Hey, True Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's August 31st, 2016. In mainstream headlines, the president of Brazil, the first female president, has been impeached and replaced with her vice president, Mr. Temer, who's been acting as the interim president since May 13th of this year, when an investigation began into who was the sitting president, Dilma Rousseff. The investigation began because there were charges, allegations that she was helping cover up the true financial reality of the nation. In Brazil, supposedly, they have major financial problems, and their government has been actively conspiring to cover it up. The purpose of this video that I'm making is to expose that the New World Order agenda is very real, and this replacement today is a major tribute to the New World Order. The New World Order operates by a numerical code, and if you're new to my work, you are going to understand the way this code works, and you are going to definitively know that I am correct in what I am teaching, what I am sharing with you, that the New World Order is real, and this replacement in presidents of Brazil is a shining example. For us in the US, where I live, something I've been trying to explain to people since 2013 is that the United States of America is not a sovereign nation, neither is Brazil, neither is any nation in North America or South America. These are nations that were colonized by a gang, a secret society known as Freemasonry centuries ago. Freemasonry is an international order operating in all major nations of the world. Most nations of this day serve the Freemasons and the Zionists who truly run the New World Order. So let's get into why Dilma Rousseff was replaced today. We'll begin with Dilma Rousseff, what's interesting about her, and then we'll talk about the man who's replacing her, who the tribute's really for. And what else I want people to understand is this whole story, it seems to have been planned even before Dilma took office. We are living out a script, a planned agenda by the New World Order, and they play us day by day. They have to give us organized controversies, scandals. It's all part of the show that they put on that keeps the people of this world under the state of control they are under. What I noticed right away about Dilma Rousseff is she's currently 68 years old, just like Hillary Clinton, and Brazil has that gematria of 68. So this impeachment comes while she's age 68. Notice she was born in 47, just like Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton born October 26, 1947. The word president equals 47. This was the first female president of Brazil, now being brought out with a scandal or brought down. From today until her upcoming birthday, which will be her 69th birthday, is a span of 106 days, the number of prophecy that shows up in New World Order shenanigans all throughout history. I bet if I research the establishment of Brazil, there's all sorts of 106 in it, just like there is for the United States and the rest of these New World Order nations. This woman, where she was born in gematria, also sums to 106. These people that serve these government offices, they are born into this New World Order agenda. They're connected through Freemasonry, through Zionism. It's a gang that's working against us, selling us out. Her name in gematria sums to 69. This comes 106 days before her 69th birthday. With the S exceptions, her name sums to 87. The name Clinton equals 87. Should Hillary Clinton become the next president, Bill Clinton will have been 42. Hillary will be number 45. Add those numbers together, 87, just like the name Clinton. Her first name, Dilma, has gematria of 39. Her term is coming to an end on August 31st, a date with a 39 connection, the number of books in the Old Testament that the Zionists go by. The date she was born in 47 was a date with a life lesson number of 47. The word president equals 47. Born on a date with 1, 2, 3 numerology, like conspiracy. Her last name, Rousseff, gematria of 55. Today's date has numerology of 55. 8 plus 31 is 39, plus 16 for the year is 55. Rousseff ends on a date with 55 numerology. CNN story in the reporting, which I'll link in the description. The video they make about this is a minute 06 long, 106 days before her birthday. born in a 106 location, CNN with the minute '06 video. That's also 66 seconds, and the word woman equals 66. First female president. Just wait until we get to the man. Here's something else I noticed. In the rhetoric, they were saying she's stepping down as president of the Republic of Brazil. Republic of Brazil has gematria of 85. And think about how they just hosted the Rio Summer Games that began on August 5th, 8/5. 26 days later, being impeached. Impeaching, the action of doing, also has gematria of 85. The month of August has gematria of 89, and it reminds me that Richard Nixon was once replaced on August 9th by the numbers by Gerald Ford, who changed his name, born Leslie King. I will link my Richard Nixon video so you can see the parallels between these stories at the end. So when I wrote that this morning, that was before she was impeached. Now here's the follow-up post after being impeached. Her replacement is Michel Temer. He'll be President Temer. Today's date, the full numerology of it, we just talked about the 55 connection. The full date numerology is 75. 8 plus 31 plus 20 plus 16 equals 75. She's being replaced by a 75-year-old man right here, Michel Temer. Michel Temer, born September 23rd, 1940. He'll be turning 76 shortly. We're going to talk about the significance of his birthday, which is New Year's Day on the French Republican calendar. Remember, France, the United States, Great Britain, these are the Masonic nations that colonized much of this world, fought over much of this world, carved up this world, built the world around it the way we know it, from the language. You know, for anyone who's going here going, well, Brazil doesn't speak English, remember though, English is the language of the New World Order. English equals the same thing as gematria, the same thing as Masonic, the same thing as Jewish. It is a Masonic, Jewish, Zionist world order, the New World Order. Gematria is a Jewish practice. Freemasonry was once upon a time created by the Jewish people. We're in the Jewish year 5776. These people have been around. Anyhow, August 31st, 2016, date numerology of 75. New World Order equals 75. This man is currently 75 years old, born September 23rd, 1940. His name in gematria that he'll go by as President Michel Temer, gematria of 57, just like Scottish Rite. That's the reflection of 75. Scottish Rite Freemasonry came to power in France, the Masonic nation. Again, his birthday, New Year's Day of the French Republican calendar, connected very much to the Scottish Rite Freemasons in the French Revolution. His birth last name is Lulia. I don't know why he goes by Michel Temer. You know, so many of these guys, they choose names that fit by the numbers. But his birth last name is Lulia. Here it is up here. Miguel, Elias, Temer, Lulia. Lulia has the gematria of 55, just like Rousseff, just like today's date numerology as well. The date he was born is a date with 91 numerology. If you count every number up to 13, it sums to 91. And with him becoming president, it ends 13 years of the same type of political party being in office. He has a different political party than the female president. He also has a life lesson number of 46. He became the 37th president of Brazil today. He's now number 37. Notice that the word impeach equals 37. Richard Nixon was the 37th president. He was replaced by Gerald Ford, number 38, on a date with 38 numerology. Anyhow, Nixon avoided impeachment. Impeach equals 37. It's an impeachment that brings in the 37th president of Brazil. Impeached also equals 46. He becomes president after the president was impeached. But here's where it gets really good. Again, it was May 13th, 2016, where he became the interim president. Remember this emphasized, trust me, we'll talk about that. Here he is with the thumbs up. Check this out. From May 13th to today is 110 days. And the word president in simple English gematria sums to 110. In Pythagorean gematria, 47. So 110 days after becoming interim president, he becomes the official president. Special number throughout history. So many presidents' names in the U.S. history sum to 110. My favorite of all time, Ronald Reagan, the former actor who was the 33rd governor of California before becoming president. Anyhow, 110 days later is no coincidence. May 13th is also typically the 133rd day of the year. Get this. Government equals 133, community 133, South America 133, here in the U.S., White House equals 133, where the president resides. From May 13th, when he became interim president, to his September 23rd birthday, 133 days. And that date, May 13th, where this began, that can be written 13/5. That's a number connected to prophecy. Remember, the female president had the prophecy numbers with her. In the book of prophecy, Revelation, the key of David is this instrument in bringing about prophecy. The key of David equals 135. Federative Republic of Brazil, what they refer to themselves as, gematria of 135. This happened on May 13th. As I continue to explain, the Freemasons, they operate by the numbers, by the prophecy code worldwide. And what I'm waiting is for my work to go more international so people in other languages can help me out with this research, decode what's within their own native tongue. That headline above said, trust me. Trust me has gematria of 116, just like impeached in Jewish gematria. Also like country. Headlines asking the nation to trust him. You know, for those of you who try to reach your American friends and can't get them to wake up, what I notice about so many Americans is they will listen to conspiracy information, conspiracy fact, as I often call it, about other nations, but they'll never accept it for their own. If you can show people this story and get them to see how Brazil's impeachment is a rigged spectacle, which more Americans will be open to than hearing about their own nation, if you can get them to listen to that, and then follow it up by sharing with them the knowledge about the impeachment of Richard Nixon, I will link that in the video below. This video right here goes into the impeachment of Nixon by the numbers, why he was impeached the day he was, what it had to do with Gerald Ford, who replaced him. It's the same thing all throughout history. In the draft chapter I put out that's about 100 pages long about all the presidential assassinations, I show how every time the vice president replaces the president to die in office, some assassinations, some even said to be natural causes, how it syncs up every time so perfectly with the vice president. This stuff has been going on for centuries. This is how the New World Order operates, by the numbers, the languages they speak in, numerology, gematria. You want to learn this stuff? Down in the description, my how-to gematria video. It's also there with this Nixon video. Please watch this Nixon video next. It's amazing. Until next time, Truth Seekers.